Oh, yeah. It's WBCN 104.1, The Rock of Boston. We are Toucher and Rich, and yesterday was the big WBCN golf tournament. We'll look for it again next year. It will sell out, so everyone had a good time. Glad to hear it. And Crash, Adolfo, and I all got intoxicated, but of course Adolfo got the most intoxicated, and that's because he had his friend Rich shoving drinks down his throat. And when he wasn't jumping into lakes and things like that, he was coming back to the radio station to try to do an interview with Dabney Coleman. No, he was trying to do an interview with someone, and that ended up getting canceled. So Rich decided to do improvisation, and Dan O'Brien was nice enough to let him have Adolfo answer the request lines during the afternoon yesterday for a time.
That's right. And so Scoops Gonzalez, and he's covered in mud because he's been in this mud pit.
He's looking for clues. Again, remember, Scoops Gonzalez is an old-school fish-wrap journalist. Right. He's a guy who is not afraid to beat the pavement. He doesn't even know what a computer is.
That's right. I mean, he seeks the truth. Now, Scoops Gonzalez wasn't quite in spirit at first. I think he was just a little tired. He had maybe an hour to sleep earlier that day. He had down an entire bottle of vodka with, I'd say, close to a dozen beers.
Yeah, I was going to say, at one point I drove by him, and he was already almost falling over, and I gave him a full 16-ounce bottle of beer, and he killed it in a second.
It's amazing.
I don't remember that.
So he was tired, and he was drunk. I mean, just faced. So this is before the real Scoop shows up. This is Adolfo when he first gets on the mic. And I have left the room. I did not hear this until today. Let's go ahead and listen to Scoops Gonzalez answering the phone.
BCN.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Hey, what's going on?
I put in a request with Adam 12 right at the beginning of the show
Yep.
to hear Rancid Roots Radical. And he stiffed me. You think you could get that on for me?
Well, hang on. Wait. Let me consort some
Yeah. Talk
people.
to the music director, buddy.
Wait, hang on.
Yep. Take your time, buddy.
Well, all I can tell you is that
Adolfo passed out his head at the mic.
I don't remember that. I was more drunk than I thought I was.
Adolfo was sitting down, and like he was just sitting there and his head at the mic. And it woke him up.
We were so tired.
Yep. Take your time, buddy.
There it is.
Well, all I can tell you is that Adam, he lies.
He does lie.
He does, yeah.
Yeah, I told him when he said it'd be right on. I said, yeah, sure, well, buddy. Well, listen, if you can, Adolfo, ask the music director.
Look, I'll see what I can do. All
right, just remember, Rancid. Ask him. Thanks, buddy.
Wait, hang on. What? Wait. What?
Scoops Gonzalez, after a long day, belted it at the typewriter, falling asleep.
So I came in, and I'm like, whoa, Adolfo. And I could tell he's like hardly like talking when he's on the phone. I'm like, here, Scoops, you got to stand up. Stand up, man. I need you to get some energy.
Why I was standing
That's
up.
right. So I took
That's how I got in that position.
So I'm like, okay, Adolfo, I need energy, all right? You're falling asleep here. So I get him to stand up, and he leans over on the counter like this. He's got both hands on there, and he's just leaning into the mic. And now Scoops is ready to jock the mic.
A very Larry King-esque pose by Scoops, wearing suspenders as well.
WBCN, this is Scoops Gonzalez. What can I do for you?
I have an appropriate song you guys should play for the moment.
What is?
Are these the people calling in, by the way? This is disgusting. Are these the kind of calls we get during our show? Just people completely unaware that we're on the radio? Fantastic. It's good to see that we're in a profession that people care about.
WBCN, this is Scoops Gonzalez. What can I do for you?
I have an appropriate song you guys should play for the moment.
What is it?
Dead and Bloated by Stone Temple Pilots, because I'm sure that's how you felt after the golf tournament.
Really? What made you say that?
Well, because 18 holes of golf is very tiring, and you're a man of a bigger stature, so I'm sure there was a little bloating involved.
All right. Based on what information do you have this information being bloated and...
What?
Based on what you have, what information do you have of the WBCN crew being bloated?
All of a sudden, where's the audio of HR? Where is the audio of HR?
Oh, hang on. I may have it right here. It's HR dash.
Okay, I got it. It's he is developed the persona of the singer of the Bad Brains. That doesn't sound at all like Adolfo.
No, not at all. I mean, he's like tired and he's trying to keep his eyes open because he's standing up, and every once in a while he gets that I'm about to drop jerk. You know what I'm talking about? Where he's standing up and then he's kind of got to catch himself.
Jerk yourself
All
awake.
right.
Yeah.
Listen to the similarities before.
Okay, I got a clip here, and all right.
Based on what information do you have this information being bloated and
What?
Once in a while, bad news does. But when I hear those sisters are pregnant, it just lifts me right up.
WBCN? This is Scoops Gonzalez. What can I do for you?
He's like a very flamboyant, light talker.
The WBCN crew being bloated.
No, you, like Adolfo, meaning.
Listen how feminine that is. I don't mean to keep stopping it, but listen to that.
WBCN crew being bloated.
It's because he's got no energy. He's just-
WBCN crew being bloated.
I think that all might change soon.
No, you, like Adolfo, meaning Adolfo.
Adolfo.
Yeah, I'm talking about you.
Yeah, how do you know that I'm bloated?
Well, I'm just saying because
You're just saying.
you're a larger
So
man.
it's all just speculation.
No.
So you don't have any proof, you don't have any evidence to produce the fact that I am bloated.
Eminence.
When in reality, that I am a hard-boiled journalist trying to get to the truth every single day.
You're actually kind of funny.
He's a hard-boiled journalist.
No, he's playing the character. He's doing the character right.
You don't have any evidence.
To that point.
Well, even with the misspeaks, even with the
The brain fart?
even when he,
Mispronunciation?
what I want to go to bed.
So did Adolfo.
Right. All right.
Making sure that I get to the deadline and that I don't give the people of Boston crap day after day. So you're saying that I'm feeling the people of Boston crap. Is that what you're saying?
You're taking notes from Fred's book, aren't you?
What makes you say that I sound like Fred?
The alcohol.
Because you're going on this off on this horrible rant, and you're usually nice, innocent Adolfo.
Hey, listen. All right. First of all, what makes you think that I'm just trying this innocent, dopey kind of looking kid? I tried it for the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. What makes you say that?
Well, the damn Adolfo is very imposing, first of all. And second of all, the fact that you can barely speak English. And
I can barely speak English. What makes you say that?
I say mental retardation.
Mental retardation. Blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you something, mister. Like, sure, my parents came from a different country, Mexico, but let me tell you something. It takes a little something called determination to learn the English language in order to master it and speak it and to, make it a form of art form and to a career in mass media. What makes you say that?
Well, the funny thing about that is you didn't exactly get the career in media yourself, considering Rach basically gave it to you, and you're holding on to it by a limb.
Oh, no, you didn't. Look, true.
Very urban scoop.
Felicia Rashad scoops.
No, that's more Shaq Hay.
I just love.
I can barely speak English. What makes you say that?
Wait, the fact that you can't pronounce English.
But I busted my ass. I look for the stories. I seek the truth, and I don't need people like you giving me half-ass, half knowledge, and if anything, the truth. Look, I am a sentinel of knowledge for the city of Boston, so I don't need people like you dragging me down as far as me trying to get the absolute truth.
Why don't you bring out this center of knowledge and show it to us sometimes? We're still waiting.
I'm trying to sell Wayne. You see, like as Admiral Miyamoto said in World War II, the United States is just a sleeping giant. As far as like knowledge and concern and information of the American public concerned, I am a sleeping giant. So I don't need the likes of you to tell me what to do as far as my job is concerned. Good day to you, sir.
He was never been more accurate. He is a sleeping giant. He was asleep, but he's gigantic. Sully, you're on Toucher and Rich.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey, this is the only time Adolfo has ever been funny. You guys need to do this all the time.
It wouldn't be funny if we did it all the time, but I do like the character Scoops Gonzalez. Greg, go ahead, sir. You're in touch with Rich.
Hey, guys. Hey.
Hey.
Hey, there's shades of Stephen A. Smith and Scoops. He's like, that's all speculation. It's ridiculous.
They have about the same IQ.
Yeah, and they say this.
I can barely speak English. What makes you say that?
All right, and what is this final scoop?
And then Scoops he's on fire.
All right, this is again Adolfo drunk yesterday as Scoops Gonzalez answering the telephones.
WBCN, Scoops Gonzalez, what's going on?
What's going on, man?
In Arizona all this weekend. Will be
Hello?
Yeah, what's the story? What's going on?
Can I put...
What's going on? I can't barely hear you.
I just want to hear some music.
You want to hear some music?
Yeah, I just want to hear some Tool.
Yeah, you want to hear some Tool?
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the thing called iTunes.
Oh, way to sell the station. All right.
Sounds like Adam 12. All right.
And you know what that guy said when Adolfo said that?
Oh, no, you didn't.